Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a short and gentle practice today, all about expansion, expansiveness, giving ourselves permission to take up space. Won't need any props for this. Bring yourself to your mat. Find your way onto your back with your knees bent. Take a moment to get comfortable, get situated, get any wiggles or fidgets out. And then when you feel ready, allow yourself to find some stillness. Bring your hands to rest on your belly. And if it feels okay for you, close your eyes or just find a soft and steady gaze. Take a moment to check in with yourself and assess how you're feeling. Letting go of judgment and just becoming curious, becoming aware of what is going on for you in your body, in your mind, with your energy. And as always, I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with yourself as you move through this practice. And if you like to carry this intention out into the world with you. With your hands resting on your belly, we're going to take some deep, smooth, and steady breaths in through your nose and drawing the breath all the way down into the belly, filling up the whole abdomen, filling up the side waist, filling up the low back, feeling the expansion all the way around the body, front to back, side to sides. And then as you exhale, everything relaxes back in towards center. Take a few more of these nice, deep, and smooth and steady breaths down into the belly, filling everything expand all the way around. And then feeling everything relax back down with the exhalation. You can feel the hands lifting and lowering with the inhalation and the exhalation as they rise and fall with your belly. Take another deep breath in, filling up the whole belly. This time as you exhale, sigh it out of your mouth, make an audible sigh. Another couple like that. Deep breath in through the nose, filling up the whole belly. Feeling the expansion with the exhalation, sigh it out of your mouth. And let that go. Extend your legs down the mat, reach your arms up overhead, stretching along through the body, up and out through the fingers, down and out through the toes. Stretching yourself as long and tall as you can. And then letting everything relax. Now take your legs out wide, take your arms out wide, making a big giant X shape with your body. Reach out through your fingers, out through your toes. Taking up as much space as you possibly can. Sending your energy out through your fingertips and out through your toes. Continuation of your body. And then let everything relax. And then walk yourself back in. We'll draw left knee into the chest, give it a little hug. Hands to that knee or shin, roll that knee around in a few little circles. Finding a little opening, lubrication through that hip joint. And then switching the direction of your circles. And then hug that left knee in. Release that left leg down to the mat. Now hug right knee into your chest. Hands to that knee or shin, and then we'll roll the right knee around in a few circles. And then switch the direction of your circles. And then hug the right knee into the chest. Draw the left knee in also. Send the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling. And just give everything a little shake. Shaking out the arms. Maybe rolling the wrists. Rolling the ankles. Just free forming it here. You can take the arms and the legs out to the sides. Just circle around, whatever feels good. Or just shake everything. Kick the feet out. Fling the arms around. And then draw the knees into the chest. Curl your head in towards your knees. We'll curl everything in towards center. And then release. Take everything out one more time. Find that giant X shape. Arms and legs moving out. And then slowly roll yourself over onto your belly. And then from your belly, we'll take the arms wide, take the legs wide. You can turn to one cheek or rest on the forehead. Again, just finding space. Maybe you crawl the fingers out to the sides. And then relax everything. Draw the right leg back in. You can take the arms to cross up at the top of the mat. Make a little pillow with the hands here. And then we'll bend the left knee. Bring that left knee in line with the hip. So finding a 90-degree angle at the hip and at the knee with that left shin out to the side. You can turn to one cheek or rest your forehead down on the arms. And then we'll send the left leg back to meet the right and then switch to the other side. Now we'll bend that right knee, take it out to the right side, bending the right knee and finding that 90-degree angle at the hip and at the knee. Resting the forehead down on the arms or turning to one cheek. And then bring that right leg back in. We'll take hands under shoulders. Press yourself up. We'll take it into a table position. Rooting down into your finger pads. Let's extend the right leg back behind, hip level-ish. Press down into your finger pads. Reach out through the right toes or the right heel. Reach out to the crown of your head, nice and long through the spine. Stay here or keep rooting into your right finger pads and reach forward with that left arm. Reach out through the left fingers, back through that right foot. And then release your hand down, release your knee down, send it to the other side, left leg back, nice and long through the body. Holding here or reach that right arm forward. then release that right hand down, left knee comes back down to the mat. Let's tuck our toes under and slowly shift the hips up and back, downward dog. Start with a big or little bend in your knees here, just getting warmed up. So the hamstrings could be a little tight here. And then find some movement, pedaling legs or bending, straightening knees. Roll up onto balls of feet, and then press heels towards the mat. Roll up balls of feet again. Press heels towards the mat. Now bend your knees and crouch yourself down. Bring the belly towards the thighs, finding our tiger dog pose, and then re-extend the legs. Lift the hips back up, finding your downward dog, pressing down and out through the hands, down and out through the heels. Bend the knees again, and this time as you send the hips up to downward dog, send right leg up also for three-legged dog. Reach out through that right foot as you press the floor away with the hands, and then release right foot down to the mat. Bend the knees again, crouch down, send the hips up, send the left leg up also for three-legged dog, and then release that left foot down to the mat. Slowly find your way up to the top of the mat. Forward fold, lift belly up off of the thighs. Hinge from your hips, bring the belly back down to rest on the thighs. Let your head go, shake, nod your head. Grab elbows, maybe sway the arms. Maybe rock the hips. Bring yourself to center, take hands to the hips, press into the feet and lift yourself all the way up. Turn to face a long edge of your mat. Step your feet out, hip width, maybe even a little bit wider. We'll reach the arms out and up. And take your right fingers to circle that left wrist. Soften the knees a little bit. And then we'll begin to gently fold over towards the right, gently pulling on that left wrist. Take a few deep breaths here, breathing into the left side of the lungs, making some space there through the ribs, the intercostal muscles, opening up through the side body. And then hug in through the belly, lift yourself back up to center. We'll switch now, take the left fingers to circle that right wrist, soften through the knees, and gently shift yourself over to the left. Gently pulling on that right wrist, finding some space through the right side of the rib cage, through the right side of the body. A few breaths. And then hug in through the belly, hug in through the inner thighs, lift yourself back up. Let's take palms together at the heart. Now step your feet out wide. Feet parallel-ish. Let's take the arms wide, 5-pointed star. Rooting down through the feet, reaching out through the fingers, lifting up through the crown of the head. If you feel it, smile. Release arms down. Let's turn the toes out, turn the heels in. Bend your knees and lower your hips down, coming into temple pose, horse pose, goddess pose. Lift up the arms into our goalpost arms or cactus arms. Fingers reaching up, spread the fingers. And then release the arms down, straighten the legs, turn the feet back in. Again, reach the arms wide into that 5-pointed star. Take up as much space as you can, get big. And then we'll release the arms down again, turn the feet out, heels in, bend your knees, lower hips down, lift up the arms again, finding cactus arms, goalpost arms, fingers back, elbows back. back of the skull back. Head lined up over heart, heart lined up over pelvis. Release the arms down, straighten the legs, turn the feet back in, open the arms wide, 5-pointed star. And then release the arms down. Let's do it one more time. Turn toes out, turn heels in, bend your knees, lower the hips down. Lift up the arms, find the cactus arms again. Let's take it into a few rounds of lion's breath here. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, stick your tongue out. Let the eyes bug out. Let the breath out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Sigh it out, roar it out. One more time, deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, roar it out. Release the arms down, straighten the legs, turn the feet back in, open the arms wide, 5-pointed star. Nice and big. Release the arms down, soften the knees. Let's turn right toes up towards top of the mat. Rock yourself side to side. Open it up into warrior two, bending that right knee. Knee tracking over the ankle and over towards pinky toe side of the foot. Rooting down through the pinky toe side of that left foot. Hug in through the inner legs. Open up through the arms. Gaze over the right fingers. And then we'll take left hand to that left thigh. Right arm reaching up over the ear and gently arch it back. Finding space through that right side body. Reaching up and out through those right fingers. And then back up into your warrior two. Sink a little deeper into that front knee. Release arms down, straighten that right leg, turn that foot in. Soften the knees, take it over to the other side. Left toes turn towards other end of the mat. Bend that left knee, straighten right leg. Arms reach wide. Gaze over front fingers. Right hand comes back to that right thigh. Left arm reaches up along the ear as you gently arch it back. Reverse warrior. And then bring it back up into your warrior two. Release the arms down, straighten that left leg, turn that foot in. Take it back to the other side again, soften knees, toes, right toes turn towards other end of the mat. Give yourself a little rock from side to side and then open it into your warrior two. Let's take it into reverse warrior, left hand to the left thigh, right arm reaching up over the ear. Arch yourself back. Now begin to straighten that right leg. We'll bend that right knee again. Press into the feet, lift yourself up, arms reach wide, open it back up. Warrior two. Release arms, straighten that right leg, turn the toes in. Other side again, soften knees, turn to other end of the mat, rock yourself side to side, open it into your warrior two. Take it into our side angle, right hand to that right thigh, left arm up over the ear, arching it back. And then straighten that left leg. Bend that left knee. Come back up into warrior two. Arms come down, straighten that left leg, turn that foot in, over to the other side again. Soften knees, turn right toes to other end of mat. Rock yourself side to side, open it into your warrior two. Let's take it into reverse warrior, left hand to the left thigh, right arm over the ear, arching back, and then straighten that right leg. And then we'll begin to take it into triangle. Put a little bend in that right knee. Begin to fold yourself towards that right leg, right hand to that right shin, both sides of the spine nice and long. Left hand can rest on that left hip or reach up towards the ceiling or up over that left ear. Few deep breaths here. And then soften that right knee. Press into that right foot. Lift yourself up. Open it back into your warrior two. And then release arms, straighten right leg, turn that right foot in, soften the knees over to the other side. Find that little rock and then open yourself back into your warrior two. Let's take it into reverse warrior, right hand to the thigh, left arm up over the ear, arching back. And then straighten, left leg. We'll take it into our triangle from here. Soften through that left knee. Begin to fold yourself from that left hip. Nice long side body. Left hand comes down to that left shin or thigh or block. Make that left leg a little bit straighter if that's available. Right hand can rest on the hip or reach up. Maybe reach over the ear. And then right hand comes back to that hip. Put a little bend in that left knee. Lift yourself up. Open it back into warrior two. And then release arms down. Straighten that left leg. Turn that foot in, feet parallel-ish. Open it all up. Five-pointed star, reaching out through the fingers, down through the feet, lengthening through the side body. Give yourself a little wiggle. Wiggling through the side waist. Reaching up through the crown of the head. Take palms together at the heart. Step your feet back together. Bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Close the eyes. Come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, and compassionate with ourselves. And that's it for today. Palms together at the heart. Hope you feel a little bit more spacious, a little bit more expansive, and know that it is your right to take up space. Keep being your awesome self with love and gratitude. Thanks so much for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.